วันนี้โอเคไหม
ฮะ
วันนี้โอเคไหม Okay. I said, I'm worried about you. All of these drainages right here are for gray water. You have a large bed for 1 year.
Probably need 12.
That'll keep you from putting more stuff in the room. I don't know about you, but I am tired. Yeah. How come, honey? How come? Thank you for having patience with me, babe. Good morning, everybody. Chuck here in rainy ThatPhanom, Thailand. Today I'm going to go spend the day with Mom. I would say maybe like day number 1 of getting things organized. She's actually been doing quite a bit here yesterday. We just got home Friday. Today's Sunday. I know it seems like people that constantly make change in their life are just, I guess it seems like people are just never satisfied, you know. And, you know, there's a lot of people that don't make change. They just settle in and they just deal with, you know, they don't really, a lot of people don't like adventure or change. You know, they like repetition. They're more comfortable with that. But life itself is not, never the same. You never know what's going to happen from 1 minute to the next. There's Paige. Good morning. We're actually home by ourselves today. Everybody went to the doctor. Paige is going to sit here in peace and quiet. I think she's going to enjoy that today, right? Paige isn't going to come over there and help me organize Mom's stuff. You know, it's a little bit of back and forth, I'm sure, trying to get things organized at Mom's house, but as far as not being, I think Mom's going to settle in eventually. I think we have to all come to the reality that, you know, I always do this. Like I figure, is this better for me or is it not, you know? Going back to America, stay in Thailand, living here, living somewhere else, you know, go on this trip or that trip. It's always trying to figure something out, but you know, life is unpredictable, so trying to sit here and think we've got it all planned out, you know, one day you may wake up with some problems, health problems, you know, or a family member have problems, you know, everything changes in your life. But as far as Mom not being satisfied, I think it's completely normal. I think people that come live in Thailand obviously have made a change in their life too. And a lot of people, they buy motorbikes and they realize, oh, I like this bike or I like that. And now 7 motorbikes later, are they just not satisfied? No, I just think that they're trying to, you know, whatever's best for them, something better comes up. That's just what happens in life. I've had many jobs. I've had many different things in my life. It's not that I'm not satisfied. It's just that when I'm not content, I make a change. I think it's really a good idea, and I'm not just talking about my mom. I think I've talked about this throughout the whole 9 years of living here. If you're not happy, make a change. Life is way too short to try to settle in somewhere. Think you've got it all anchored in and planned out. You know, because it will change eventually. We're all going to perish, and our things will just go to somebody else. But I always say, don't try not to anchor yourself into a house. I'm not talking about the ones that, you know, that like repetition, they like to settle in. Living in a home in a foreign country makes them happy, great. I think as long as you're happy, that's the main purpose. But I know many people in Thailand that have lived in more than one place. Now, so far, this will be my mom's 3rd place in 3 years. I know just about everybody here has lived somewhere else. Doesn't mean that my mom can't be happy with what she has. It just means that it's time for her to do something different. There's no reason for her to stay in Prachuap. There was no reason for her to stay here. but there is a reason to keep trying to figure out what's going to make you happy. There's a lot of sacrifices that I have to make that keeps me kind of stationary. Sorry about the noise. I know it's not going to be perfect today. I have a lot of responsibilities that kind of keep me anchored in a little bit. That's okay. I enjoy, I enjoy results. I enjoy making people happy and seeing people happy and making results. I can't make everybody do what I want them to do. I don't expect anybody to do what I do, but I do expect my mom to try to keep continuing to progress and keep trying to be happy within reason, you know. But I don't think she's the type of person who's just going to settle. And I don't think that she's just never going to find happiness. It's all new, which is good for her at her age to have something new. I talked to the agent today and asked her if we pay, we've already signed the contract and we put money down. If we pay the first month's, the first 6 months rent with the security deposit, can we start bringing things there to the condo, as we won't move in till after the first, and I'm waiting for her to respond back to me on that so we can start. I bought some stuff, organizing stuff I want to put in so I can see exactly what she can bring. What kind of room do we have so it's not cluttered, and she can have her. I think the kitchen is the most important thing for a woman. It's a very important thing for me because I really love to cook, and I want to make sure the kitchen is well organized, not cluttered, and she has everything that she needs. You know, she's not going to be baking, so she doesn't need a lot of that stuff. So I think if we can all just step back from the way that we see things in our own life, is that a drone? And what we expect from ourselves, to not try to expect that same expectation on others or the same results on others. Everybody has their own needs and wants, but I'm here to tell you nothing's permanent anyway, and it's best that my mom is flexible and travels around. I agree if she ever gets to a point where she can't take care of herself, then we'll make more adjustments, you know, as they come. I've always got a couple of ideas going on for the future. To make it successful, you know, I have to have somewhat of a plan. I think mom's gonna like udon. You know, no place is ever perfect. You always have to, you know, do this or that. But, you know, if you're somewhere and it becomes like a health risk or a danger, those are different things, you know. Little stuff like food choices, you know, maybe you have a noisy neighbor, you know, stuff like that. Maybe you could deal with it for a little while, but there was a lot of things here that mom just couldn't get through. And yeah, you know, mold is bad everywhere in town. And look at my sidewalk. There's nothing you can do about it. It's miserably moldy and wet and rainy. But look how people live, you know, they're just used to it. I know you can say it's dangerous, this and that. It is, you know, but how do these people live their entire life, you know, 80 plus years old in these situations, you know? But, you know, not everybody's the same. Not everybody's immune system is the same, and not everybody can adapt, especially at 73 years old. So, you know, ultimately at first, and I've said this before, and I took mom to Hua Hin, I took mom to Krabi, I took mom to Jomtien, I took her to Koh Chang. I took her to all these places. I really thought the best place for her initially would have been Jomtien. A nice big condo overlooking the beach, but she didn't like the fact that it was so crowded. She doesn't like that. Where my mom has come from, there was no crowds, period. And she didn't want to see herself just sitting in that condo, you know. What the future holds, who knows? I have no interest in taking my mom to Chiang Mai because I already know the outcome of that. There's a lot of time out of the year where the air quality is not good. So I don't want to subject her to that. Yeah, I know there's a lot of foreigners there, but my mom doesn't really need to be around a lot of foreigners. You know, I think when you're here, you get to the point where I can't talk to nobody, you know. But sometimes you don't want to constantly talk to somebody, but that's like my mom. She just, every now and then wants to have a cup of coffee with somebody, have an occasional lunch and a friend. She doesn't need like a pen pal on the messenger or somebody to tuck her in at night. Like she just doesn't want that. Anyway, enough talking this morning. I hope everybody's doing great. Rainy season in Thailand. We got a lot of shit to do. Good morning. Hey y'all, Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad, and this is my beautiful wife of 15 years, Paige. We downsized, saved, and liquidated to quit our lifestyle in America of living for things to a life of wherever it might take us. We moved to Thailand November of 2016. We currently live Thai style on the Mekong River in a town called ThatPhanom in the province of NakhonPhanom. This is my wonderful Thai family. Every day for us is an adventure. And we spend most of our time exploring and living for the moment. We know nothing lasts forever, and we try to enjoy every new day we have. I don't have time for things that really don't matter in my life. So there you have it. No time to be sad. Metan brought these awesome Vietnamese sandwiches from Laos. There's a place over there that makes them really good. Are you heating up another one? I told Paige I really want one, but I feel like I need to go eat soup. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be eating soup while she's recovering, you know? My favorite soup. I can see though, her soup quality's gone down a little bit. Not really the soup, but the meat. Which has nothing to do with her. She has to deliver. Anyway, I don't know. Let's go get soup. Let me find an umbrella here that works. Here we go. Good morning ทุ่งเดียวครับวันนี้โอเคไหมวันนี้โอเคไหมโอเค
นี่ไปไหนนคร
อะไรครับ
ไปนครเหรอแม่
อยู่นครพนมแม่เช่าบ้านเช่าคอนโดอยู่อุดรวันที่หนึ่งจะไปอุดรครับ
โอ้ไปเช่าอยู่อุดร
ใช่เดือนหน้าเช่ามวดอยู่นครพนมแม่ชอบอุดรสะดวกกว่าพลังใช่ครับคุณจะไป5 โมงไหม
5 โมง
ไป5 โมงอีก2 วันไปกี่วัน
ไปวันเดียวก็กลับหลังมาถ้าเขาส่งไปสกลในสายแสงต้องหยุดเป็นเดือน
ครับ
ไปเรื่อยๆไปทุกวัน
โอเคครับเจ็บไหม
ไม่เจ็บนะ
ไม่เจ็บ
ไม่เจ็บไม่เหนื่อย
โอเคห่วงฝรั่งห่วง
ฝรั่งเป็นห่วงถ้าว่าเจ็บแต่ขายของมาได้
โอเค I asked her, well, she was asking about mom's situation. you need to know anything in this town, you ask her. I asked her if it hurts. She says no. She's gonna go to Mukdahan and then go to Nakhon. She's just going back and forth right now to have some treatments. But she says she's not in any pain or anything. So I said, I'm worried about you. I got to organize this a little bit. I need to look and see if there's any water. See, water leaks in here. So I can't put anything there. Maybe just reorganize this little area right here. There's mice in here too. There's a big one over there. We've been putting these mothballs and shit down, but I don't want to put any bait out because it'll die and start stinking everything up. So just deal with it. One of these days I'm going to close all of this. They come in through the drain. There's drainage back. This is actually our neighbor's house here. And this pole right here is where our home is here. And then there's a drainage in the middle. But I'm gonna have all of that stupid stuff filled in. Get rid of that crap. Because once we close all this in, they won't be able to get in here anyway. All of these drainages right here are for gray water. Washing machine, sink, kitchen sink, everybody's stuff flows through here. The bathrooms all have black tanks. There's one here, and there's ones in all the bathrooms. The pipes run down the back to go into the sewage tanks, which you have to have emptied every now and then. But all of these are just little, you know, instead of running pipe, they do this stupid over-the-top ditch. And you can see water down there, but what happens is it just builds up. It's a nesting ground for mosquitoes. It's not good. So I'm covering all of that. I'm not filling it in, I'm just gonna cover it up on the top. You know, what really needs to happen is run pipe through there. But anyway, I'm not the engineer in Thailand. I don't know who is. Well, that was really good soup. You know, Mom was a little stressed last year because of the floods. It was about maybe a foot, about 12 inches from coming into her home last year from the Mekong River, which flows pretty fast. If the water ever goes up that high, it's taking a lot of stuff with it. It's not just water, it's flowing. So she was a little stressed out about that too last year, being on the river. I mean, she knew she wasn't going to be harmed, but she could just go upstairs, you know, to get away from it. But she's on the lower level down there, so just saying that was a little stressful for her too, being down there. That's why I done put that concrete out there too, to conserve the property, because more of it gets washed away, you know, when that water gets high. Well, it's really coming down now. All right, there's nothing to do but sit in the house, and let's go to Mom's and see what we can do. Well, the river is way up right now, a lot from what happened the other day. I'm not really big into what ifs, but I am big into taking care of my mom. And you know, there's quite a few dams upriver, and some of them are controlled by China. Not that that's a problem, but if we already have a lot of water that flows in from other reservoirs and it's full like it is, what if there's a problem with the dam upriver and then they have to open it, and then that's where I see there could possibly be a problem. So yeah, Well, I put my keys to her house in my pocket last time instead of put them in the door where I always did, and I left them on top of the damn refrigerator at home. And that's another thing I don't like, is having this thing locked here. You know, there's no access to her. I had these boxes at the house from last time she moved. I brought these for her. This is what she needs in her life. It's my homemade garlic rolls. I bought her a new thing for her water cooler to put it on the lid so she can pick it up and put it on the machine. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have these boxes left over from your last adventure.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the tape thing. I don't know what to do with it. If I even did anything.
All right, I was going to put a water filter system in for Mom. Thought it'd be easier, but she says she can handle it. You can handle this full?
Yes.
So she's got hot water on that, so I guess that's a plus. But I got this. Oh, that works good, yeah.
Wonderful.
And then just pick it up and push.
Right. That's good. Perfect. It won't. Oh, it's still got the plug.
Yeah, it's like a little cone.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then you make sure your plug is closed, and when you push it down there, it opens it up.
Yeah. At least we know what. Just have to.
All right, I got some good news. Well, it's all
What?
kind of good news. The lady, the realtor, just sent me the message on the way up here. Said that the condo owner is going to take everything out Tuesday. And I asked her last night if we could start moving stuff in. So she said, yeah, she's going to take everything out that we asked for Tuesday, and we can start moving stuff in. So
But not the bed.
that's good.
It's be
They
so nice.
obviously just don't have anywhere to put it, I think.
Yeah,
you know?
well, it'd be nice if I had that little bed.
Well, I think what we'll do is try to negotiate that next year, or buy the damn bed from her, and then I'll take it out. How much you want for the bed? See, we just buy it from her,
That'd be
and
a
then I
good
get rid of it,
idea.
and then I'll just bring it here. So I don't know.
You bring it
So.
to your house.
Yeah. But let's just deal with it for the first year.
So she's moving out Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then the TV probably too.
The TV problem?
Her TV, her little TV.
She said that she was going to take everything, so I'm guessing it was the TV.
Wouldn't that be
so
nice if we got there and the bed was gone?
It ain't going to be gone.
Anything positive.
I just know that it's not a matter of her not wanting to. I just know she just doesn't. That thing is big, and she probably doesn't have anywhere to put it. I think the better idea is just to negotiate that. If you like the place next year, either negotiate them moving that out, or we just buy it from them and then go from there. So you have a large bed for 1 year.
Probably need,
It'll keep you from putting more stuff in the room.
Unless you can ask her, how would you get it to your house?
There's so many things to think about right now, Mom. Let's move on from that, okay? We can't think about that crap right now. Look around us. I got so much stuff to do.
I know.
So let's don't think about that shit. It's over with. So we can start moving some. What I'd like to do is that stuff I ordered for you is going to come in tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So we can take that.
So I want to take that and some items and set up the kitchen and see exactly what we got, and then we can make some adjustments from there.
Yeah, that's great.
But I tell you, it's going to be a long next 2 weeks. Long next 2 weeks. I'm just going to take some stuff to the house to store for her. Right now I'm just trying to get the place separated. I got stuff to take for the kitchen. There's a lot of seasoning, a lot of stuff. So I wanted to go maybe towards the end of the week and see how we can set the kitchen up. But I just don't want to make it to where there's just, yeah, we have more stuff in here, but it's just, you know, it's just too much. I'm tired. Well, we did pretty good though. We got that emptied out and organized.
Yeah,
Some things back here, the pantry stuff. So this is trash. We just got to get the rest of the dishes stuff together, and this we're going to try to put in a pantry somehow. Yeah, it'll all work. If not, we'll have to bring it back. See if my mother-in-law can navigate that. Hey, cow gum. I don't know about you, but I am tired. Yeah. Cow gum, honey. Cow gum. What are you doing? Smelling some piss? Come on. We got stuff to do. Get in the house. My leg. Thank you for having patience with me, babe.
Okay. Nothing like that.
No.
It take a long time to get metabolized.
It just started, babe. It's already got one. Just try it once and then put it up.
It's great for you.
Is that for the monk? Ekpat? Well, I brought 2 bags of clothes over here from Mom, mostly dresses that she bought. She had 40 of them. I don't know why. Some of them still had the tags on them. But, you know, I told Mom, let's just simplify this. Let's don't make it so difficult. Don't pack like you're going to the moon where there's no 7-Eleven for a year. Let's just pack like you're going to a retreat. You're not cooking for 20 people. You don't need 5 bottles of cinnamon, you know. There's no room for it. So anyway, the lady who lives in that wooden, like dilapidated building right there, she's a bigger lady. She came by and got most of the stuff, well, half of it. And I told Mom, see, you know, it's going to somebody who has nothing in their life, you know. I know why you did it. I know why you bought it. You know, but it's time to do something different. So anyway, we got a lot of stuff to do, and we have enough time, but not really too much. We got 10 days before the 1st. We don't have to move in on the 1st, but anyway, Matt Bam brought some clothes to a little bit of stuff. Okay, พบกันพรุ่งนี้ครับ โอเค
ก็กี้ไปไหนพรุ่งนี้ไปหามัมไหม
ใช่ครับไปทุกวันครับทำงานทุกวัน
ทำงานทุกวันได้1,500
ทำงานเนาะทำงานประมาณ2 อาทิตย์
2 อาทิตย์
ไปเที่ยว
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 เที่ยวเนาะเที่ยวไหน
ไม่รู้พุกกี้อยากไปเชียงใหม่เชียงราย
โอ้จะไปเชียงใหม่เชียงรายพุ่น
ครับ
ไปหาดาวบ่
ใช่ครั
ไป
บ
หาลุงมิตรบ่
ครับเดือนหน้า
ไปเลยกลับมาค่อยว่ากันกลับมาพาไปเที่ยวทะเลหน่อย
ดูแลแม่ก่อนเนาะ
นั่นแหละดูแลแม่ไปเรื่อยๆ
โอเค
ไม่ได้รีบร้อน
ช้า
จ้ะ
ๆกับช้า
ได้
ๆหมวกอยู่ไหน Where's your helmet หมวกอยู่ไหน
หมวกดูนี่อยู่ ไม่ให้อันนี้เปียก
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow on the next video. If you got time to give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Bye. แม่ติมใส่ถุง
บาย
บาย